Good day to all of you. This is going to be an episode where we talk about a couple of things. Mostly the goals for 2025. Gabriel's here taking pictures of the Integra for the start of the year. We're going to sit down inside. Let's go through it. Okay, so we're in the car, and this year we're doing a lot of new stuff. Probably something we've never done before is going to happen in April. You'll probably talk a little bit more about that.
Yeah.
And other than this, oh yeah, we're parked on a street, and this guy with his Focus is probably gonna back into my car based on what I just saw. So I'm just gonna move us a little bit here, because this car be costing too much for this bullshit. So we just move gently out of the way of the crazy man in the Fiesta. No, it's not a Fiesta, it's a Focus.
Focus, yeah.
Well, as long as he keeps his. Yeah, you can get out. Huh, well, you were all part of that now. Anyway, last year, or, well, it is last year now, I keep forgetting we're in 2025. The goal was to be on more track days, and I went to 2 and drove the car out of 5 which was mentioned. But both of those were excellent, and none of them, funnily enough, were on Estoril last year, where I usually drive the car. So the trip up to Braga was amazing, and I still to this day do not know why people say that track isn't any good. They say it murders your tires and all of that. Sure, it might, but the track itself, it's a very good track, very technical. It's fast enough and engaging enough. I think I've had the most fun driving on that track than any other, and that's kind of insane to be able to say, because I also went to the one in Portimao, and that is without doubt one of the best tracks in all of Europe for sure. It's crazy.
One of the best.
Yeah, the elevations and everything, it was super cool. Also, I slid out and almost went off track on that one. You can probably go back and watch that video and laugh if you want. But other than that, that was also quite spectacular, but the event itself and everything happening around it wasn't as engaging for me. But I was invited as a guest. I was not involved in any way, shape, or form in the event itself. So thank you once again to Drive Division for that invitation. Up in Braga, it's just an open invitation, and it's usually for Honda people. But when I was there, they had to invite more just to cover the expenses. And they are without a doubt the cheapest alternative as well. I got 3 sessions of 30 minutes each. 30, yes. And it costs, I'll just say, way below half of what it costs for 2 times 20 minutes on Estoril. Not that that's a bad value for the money, because it's good value still, but the difference, and in terms of how engaging it was, it really blows it out of the water. We will be doing way more road trips. As you've noticed, we've started something called the Meet and Drive Club, and I'll let you talk more about that actually and what we're doing this year.
So yeah, this year we are planning to do in February? No, March.
Yes, it'll be
in the end or the beginning.
If you're thinking about the road trip, it's
the bigger one.
Yeah, the bigger one is the first weekend of April.
So not March, not February, April.
No, April it will be.
We'll be doing a trip from Lisbon to the Algarve.
Yes.
We're going to be doing 3 days, like roads in the Algarve. We'll be going to different places, we will be meeting some of our members.
Yes.
Jordan, shout out to you.
Yeah.
And we'll be doing a bit more meets this year, because last year it was the first year we started the concept, so
Yeah.
this year for sure we'll be doing more and bigger ones. This year we'll be doing some months just the normal meets we do, Carcavelos to Cascais, or either what's the other place we stop?
We also go down to Odivelas. We've gone to.
Odivelas, yeah.
Yes.
We've gone to Odivelas, and we're planning this year to make some bigger trips, like
Yeah.
just full days meeting. Like, let's say we start here in Carcavelos, we go to Cascais as a trip, we stop in Cabo da Roca, then we go to Ericeira, have lunch,
Yeah.
come back, pictures, members are just chilling with each other, so
Yeah.
it's going to be like that this year.
We've noticed that many of the people who join us actually like the fact that they have somewhere to just go and relax, which is meeting people and just going for a drive without anything like specifically needing to happen. And we noticed that, well, nobody's quite doing that
Yeah.
anymore. And of course we've also seen, since we started doing it, we see some people start to roll out and try to do the same, calling it the same and stuff like this as well.
Not as big as,
Yeah, but
the concept being the same and
Yes.
taking the same direction as us. So,
Yeah. And that means that it's clear that it first of all works, but also that people want it.
Yeah.
And of course we are open to anyone who wants to join. This has always been the thing for Chill with Cars. We don't discriminate in any way, shape or form. When we started here as well, if you had an old diesel, new diesel, or even if your car in terms is a total shit box, we don't care, because it's about the enjoyment of whatever it is you own and taking a drive in it. Now, in the first large trip, we will be presenting something brand new as well for the people who are more interested in engaged driving as well. But for Meet and Drive and the Meet and Drive Club, anyone can join it, and we highly suggest that you download the Roadster app and join our group in there, because we will be sharing most of the things only on Roadster. That's also something I want to bring up in this video. We are not going to be as active on the Instagram anymore, other than for summary posts, the reels that you have come to know and like a lot. Apparently the views skyrocket every time I do one of those punch you in the face videos. And I love making them. They're hilarious to make as well. I have a lot of fun making those faces and trying to find new ways to seem surprised, even though we're not. And anything else will most likely either be a YouTube short, a YouTube full video, and anything communicative will be on Roadster, because what we want all of you to understand is the concept of Roadster is so good that if we participate and we help them develop this app properly, there's no need for anything else. As a car enthusiast, you will never need anything else. Instagram can be put to the side. It reminds me a lot of the times way before you were born, basically. Forums that were online where people would write long diaries of what they did to their cars. You can actually use Roadster the same way, but with pictures and videos up to 15 seconds at the moment. And everything can be in private rooms as well. We have our own private room. I call it rooms, some call it accounts, but it's easier to understand if you see it as a room. Yeah. We will be doing a series on Roadster, actually, where we will be visiting roads that have been put in by different members of Roadster themselves that enjoy the app and have driven roads. We will, after the weekend in the Algarve, we will be sharing those roads that we drove for our members in the Meet and Drive Club. We're not going to be putting it out there for everyone, I think, because that'll ruin the concept of the roads, because they're absolutely epic. You've seen one of them. If you want to find out which one, you'll probably find it if you go and look in the history of the YouTube channel. So anything else we need to bring up? Reviews. We're gonna do as many as we possibly can. We are going to get some video equipment that doesn't die after you do like 5 or 6
minutes.
Yeah. Or even like mine lasted 6 sessions, and then the heat here in Portugal absolutely fried the battery, meaning I'm not able to use them anymore unless I find a new battery. And of course, since these are cameras that need specific batteries,
it's not that easy to replace.
Even GoPro are smart, right? And they make a different size battery for each, well, almost each and every single camera they release, which is BS. So we are now going to do our best to move everything over to I don't know if they call it G, but DJI.
Oh yeah, DJI.
Yeah, so we're gonna have the pockets and all of this. Of course, the Pocket 3 is very expensive. So we are probably just going to start small and just work our way up to it. Of course, if you want to be part and help us along the way, you will have ways to do that we will be showing as long as the year is going the way we plan. We have new collaborators. Roadster, you got to know at the end of last year. We now have a collaboration with, I'm not too sure how to say their name yet, but it's called Lux. Yeah, so they spell it Louxe. So they probably say Lux, but it's a car rental service, mainly based in the Algarve, but they will deliver cars up here in Lisbon as well. I've seen that being done at least 5 or 6 times at the end of this year because of Christmas and people arriving here to see celebrations and all of this stuff. And they have a great service. It's 100% guarantee that the car will be available in the time it says that it is available. And yeah, their communications as well with us in CHILLWITHCARS has been impeccable. So that's why we're now going to be helping them reach more people, because they're fairly new and we want them to succeed, because, well, you help the people you know succeed, and that's what I hope to see from a lot of you as well this year. Help each other be successful. If you know people who run any types of businesses, at least give them the favor of using them first, and if they do work that isn't satisfactory to you, then change. Don't give the bullshit excuse of, oh no, I wanted someone with a lot of experience. You can't get experience if you don't get to do stuff, right? So we will be promoting a lot of our friends this year, any types of businesses that we see are beneficial to you, and we'll do our best, of course, to get you a very good deal through it as well. Probably some percentages, no promises on any of these things, but know that when you support the people we support, you are also supporting the community you're a part of. That's basically what I want us to focus on.
For the introduction of this year.
Yeah.
I think that's basically what we wanted to.
Yeah. Any type of offer you would like to give for your services, by the way, Mr. Photographer, for this year?
I think for our members and everyone that knows us, if they want a session to their car, reach out to us and we'll sure to make a date for it, and yeah, that's about it.
Cool. All right. Then thank you to all of you. We look forward to this year. We've been very excited in terms of all of the planning and everything as well. Edits will also be better. Not that it's very hard to do any better than what I've been doing this past year, right? I don't want to edit videos anymore. This is probably the last one you'll be viewing that I have to edit myself. I'm tired of it. It needs to be more engaging, cooler, and for people who think it's fun to do, then I would rather give them the opportunity to actually
experience what it is. Yeah.
and just learn the craft that they want to be doing, instead of me just sitting there at the computer and just looking for a rope. You know, it's crazy. It takes such a long time, and if you're not into it, it's just painful.
Yeah.
Agreed. So, all right, guys, that's it from our side. We hope to see as many of you join the drives. We hope to see many of you have photo sessions with Gabriel as well. And of course, this weekend we're talking about is going to be a very big movie as well, production wise. It's a lot of planning, and hopefully we are able to do what I am hoping can be done. I was down in the Algarve for Christmas time, and we scouted out places to both put cameras, where to do drone footage, all of it. So it's going to be really freaking good. That's a promise. If anything, that video for this year is gonna be crazy good. So, alright, guys, you know the drill. Just subscribe. I would love for the subscriber number to go from the 1,660 that we are today. Let's go for 5 this year. Yeah, let's go for 5,000 subscribers at the end of 2025. That'd be really cool. All right, cool. Then let's wrap this up. We gotta get going, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.